What is going on, friendos? My name is Ritz. Welcome to TMI Tuesday, the show that's all about oversharing and answering your guys' questions that you guys leave in the comments down below. And if you don't, then I cry, and then we have nothing to talk about. And then that's kind of boring, you know? It's kind of lame, kind of sucks. Anyways, we're back from TwitchCon and the Blink concert, and I'll be showing off stuff like that in this week's vlog coming out this Saturday. I'm not sure if it's going to be like just the Blink show, and then next week will be the TwitchCon San Diego trip. We'll see how much footage I have and if I want to cut it into two, because I don't have any fun plans this week, so you know. So I pulled up your guys' questions from last week's TMI Tuesday, and they're like 64 comments, which is a lot, so thank you guys for giving me questions. I'm not really sure if we're going to do just like a couple short questions or longer ones or what, but we're going to get started. I'm scrolling all the way to the bottom so that I can start from the bottom. Now we're here at some point in this video. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that. Sarcastic Turtle said, you should talk about what's going on in your life right now. Well, I kind of talked about it in last week's video and the vlogs a little bit. Working out, I'm down, I think, 17 pounds as of today, from when I started like 45-ish days ago, which is cool. I've been exhausted. I've been trying to organize my life. My laptop just broke. That's pretty swell. So I just have my desktop, which is fine. The only thing I lost is I think my Pathfinder character sheet, which I would have liked to have a copy of. So I might literally just break open that before I send it out. I don't know. I haven't decided. But otherwise, good. I'm planning to move to Austin sometime in the future. So Bay Area's been fun. Ready for a new life and new adventures. And Austin is where those will be. So yeah. Shy Guy says, talk about your tattoo. I have one tattoo. Currently, I want more eventually. And it says, throw myself back into the ocean. So it says throw myself back into the ocean, and it is a line from a song called Into the Ocean by Quiet Drive, which is an alternative rock band that nobody really knows. And I got it when I was going through a lot of struggles back in college, around when I dropped out, and it means whenever life gives you struggles, you have to keep putting yourself back out there, even if it seems like life keeps putting you back to where you were. That was kind of like one of them. One of the meanings is another meaning that's like, you know, it's okay to cry, it's okay to fail sometimes as long as you keep marching on. So more recently, it has a third meaning, which is kind of related, and it's instead of just one island in the mainland, there's just a lot of islands. And, you know, wherever you are now, you're on that island. And if you want to be happier, you have to put yourself out there and try to be happier, and you have to do things that'll make you happier. So I've, you know, changed my upload schedule and to do stuff that's makes me happier. I started working out so I can feel better about myself. I started, you know, dieting and hoping that this diet turns into like a lifestyle, like a healthier lifestyle. And these are all things that would put me higher up on the chain of islands, I guess. It doesn't have to make sense, but it's really just you keep pushing yourself out there, and even if you fail and you go back to where you were, you try again, and eventually you'll kind of go up higher and your happiness levels will rise. I don't know. It's kind of weird hippie shit, but it's kind of how I like to envision it, and I would like more tattoos in the future, but nothing I really like enough that I would want tattooed on my body forever yet. So, next question. So Just M says, Ritz, you should talk about funny stories you have about the things you have done with your roommates and friends. That's a really hard one. I'm an introvert. I'm really shy. I don't like going out and doing things as much. Now I'm more outgoing. In high school, we lived a few blocks away from our high school, and they had like the big like high jump mat, and we'd go out there at night and kind of just hang out there because it was something to do. Fun thing is with my roommates, I went to Ren Fair. Neither of my roommates went, but a bunch of friends from the area came, so you should check out that video. You guys might like it. It's like a 2-minute montage of what happened there and then talking about the stuff that happened and the stuff I got. So something to check out. Plug other videos. Haha. Kristen Merchant says, have you read Homestuck? Do you know what it is? I started reading Homestuck when it started because I was a fan of Problem Sleuth. But Homestuck kind of just took on its own thing, and I couldn't get into it. Gemma Lit says, TMI Tuesdays, why always tanks? Are you tanned or sunburnt? Do you worry about how tanned your skin gets, e.g. moles, freckles, wrinkles, cancer? Also, that is an ambitious video plan. I hope you can take care not to burn out and stop enjoying your job because of the increased work you've set yourself. Well, I mean, I've been posting a video every single day since the beginning of this year. I haven't missed an upload since. They've been late, but I haven't missed an upload day. So I've already posted however many fucking days of the year we're in now. You know, we're in October. Haven't missed an upload. And I just want to start putting out a couple more and do more editing stuff, so it's not a lot. And tank tops, really what it was is I was in Austin and it was super hot and I was like, tank tops and shorts, and these were all like $4 at Target. So it was cheap shirts that I could work out in and then just wear because it's super hot in here. Our AC is set to 70 degrees like constantly, but it's always about 75 to 80 in here because there's all of the fucking tech and the sun. That even though I have fucking curtains, it still gets a bajillion degrees in here and I hate it. So this is to help cool me off a little bit. And I kind of just like the look and feel of tank tops now. So at first it was, what was it for a while? It was V-necks and then baseball tees and then the all over tees and then this. So maybe when I lose a bit more weight, we'll go back to the other clothes. So yeah, I get sunburnt and tanned all the time. You can see I was out, I got quite sunburnt at the zoo this weekend with my friends Ray and Tina. It was super fun, but I got sunburnt because I didn't wear sunscreen because I was dumb, but it's fine. I get sunburnt all the time. 3 or 4 days later, it turns into a nice tan. I don't really care. Eventually, I'll have to fill in the tan lines, but all I wear is thanks. Doesn't matter as much. Mad Dog 2 UK says, what's my view on YouTube and the way it's heading in its future? I got no idea, man. I'm just trying to post content people like, and hopefully people watch it. It's kind of my thing. Yeah, I try to get back to people who support me. That's all I do. YouTube's doing whatever. If YouTube goes in a way I don't like, I'll go back and do more Twitch stuff. I mean, they have video uploads now. I was even considering, I don't know if I want to do this 100%, uploading my videos a day early for Twitch subscribers, because there are people who are literally paying me like $5 a month, and they get, you know, the cool sub badges, they get the emotes all over Twitch, they have the Discord where they can talk to me. There's just a bunch of things, and I figured that's one more way to get, you know, give back to those people. Sites do it all the time. Rooster Teeth has all their videos up early for people who subscribe to them, whatever, on their website. There's like game wisp and stuff like that, and I figure, it's this option. I might try it. I don't know. If you guys have ideas about that, let me know. But Brady Paul says, Ritz, I have really good friends that were dating, and let's just say it didn't go well. Now they don't talk. We all have a bunch of lectures together, so we talk when the professor says we can chat, and when I talk to one, the other gives me a face like, I don't know why you're talking to that person. I don't want to take sides and want to stay friends with both. Honestly, just don't talk to either for like a week or two. Just be like, look, I'm staying out of this until things are cooled off. Sorry. That's really all you can do. I mean, I fucking can't stand drama. I think it's the dumbest waste of time and energy ever. So whenever there is stuff, I'm kind of just like, I'm out later. I don't have time for this. You guys figure your shit. I'll be here when you're done. And that's kind of how I deal with all that stuff. Akashia Mizore, do you like anime? Kind of. I've been watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched Fullmetal Alchemist as a kid, so I'm finally finishing up and watching FMA Brotherhood. I saw Death Note. Akame ga Kill was pretty good. Log Horizon was good, but I'm not like, anime. Oh, I love anime. I'm just kind of like, oh, that one's cool. It's like a political version of Dot Hack, or like, that's Log Horizon. And stuff like that. I like the stories that they can tell. But I'm not gonna have time to watch like fucking One Piece. That's one of the ones that was like 700 episodes or something stupid. It's like, I ain't got time to watch all that, man. I gotta make my own content. Sean Hellerly asks, what are your thoughts on playing some mystery games down the line for your single player days? I'd be interested. It's really hard. I kind of like the idea of doing more funny videos because I've tried doing more serious mystery survival-y things before to varied successes, and I kind of would rather do games that I like that people would watch and not so much games I'm not interested that maybe people would watch. Who knows? There's a lot of like figuring things out down the line. I still have another cluster truck to post. I think this week will be the second batch of cluster truck videos, or second batch of cluster truck levels and stuff. So I don't know. I'm kind of just gonna find stuff that I think is interesting and hopefully people watch it. And if they don't, I'll just cry myself to sleep. So go watch, my videos from this week if you haven't. There's a lot of them. Please. Patient says, what are your thoughts on Gears of War 4? I literally played Gears of War 1. I maybe beat it. I didn't beat Gears of War 2. And then I haven't played a Gears of War since, so. I played the remastered. The multiplayer, that was fun for a while, but I don't know. It's just not really my thing. Team Grill 2013 says, hi Ritz, do you have a boyfriend? And Rachel added, I would also like to know, or what was your last one? No, I'm currently single. Not really looking for a relationship because I'm planning to move out of this state within, you know, like 3 to 6 months. So like I don't really have time for a serious relationship. My last one, I broke up with him last summer, so 2015. Summer of 2015. Rachel also asks, love the VR videos, you should do a wardrobe vlog. My wardrobe vlog is fucking tank tops and these like samurai pant things that I got that are like super comfortable and really lightweight. And otherwise it's just shorts and tank tops really right now. Or baseball tees if it's cold out, and V-necks if I get skinny enough. So yeah, you know. Jonathan Neighbors says you should give us an ankle injury update. Still hurts, I roll it all the time. But I'm almost 45 days into working out, and the shoes that I got, the training shoes, has helped a lot. It's given me a lot more stability, so it doesn't hurt as often. It just hurts as I use it a lot. Like this weekend in San Diego, my ankle started hurting because I was walking like 20 to 30,000 steps a day, like 10-ish miles, 10 to 12 miles a day, I think. So yeah, it hurt. Right now it's fine, a little sore. I have to do double days to make up for the 2 days I missed while in San Diego for working out. So I'm gonna be dead. Maybe my ankle will be dead tomorrow, we'll see. Lauren K, where would you like to travel? Anywhere. I had a goal to hit every single continent before I was 25. So before like a quarter of my life-ish went by, but that wasn't really realistic and really expensive. I still need to go to Asia, Africa, Europe. I got three to do. I already did North and South America, I've done Australia, and I've done Antarctica, so 3 more to do. I hope to get those done in the next couple of years though. That would be nice to be able to be like, I've done them. Now let's just go to as many countries as we can and just explore different cultures and stuff, which as a kid I didn't ever really appreciate it, and as I'm getting older I'm like, I appreciate different cultures and stuff a lot more. So I want to just check things out and see what they are. Edgar, how has YouTube changed your life? Is there anything you do when you leave YouTube? Well, seeing as it's my job, kind of, my life revolves around it now. It started as a hobby, now it's a job, which is pretty cool. And I would do when I leave YouTube. I don't really know. I don't think I have any skills, really. I could be a video editor for like movies or TV shows or something, I guess. I'd probably prefer to do some sort of hosting in front of a camera, just because I'm so comfortable with it now. Or voice acting at some point. I need to work on voice acting more, but it's something I like doing. I've always done stupid voices all the time, and I think it'd be fun to do some maybe voice acting down the line. Who knows? If you guys like my voice and you want me to voice some anime character or something, please let me know. Contact info is on the channel page. Cameron Gallagher asks, have I played some Rosa? Yeah, once. Wasn't really my thing. Jax Warren says, what celebrity would you want to meet and spend a day with, and why? I don't really know if I would care enough to go meet a celebrity and spend a day with them, because like I don't have anything to say or ask that any other fan of them wouldn't do or that they get on the day-to-day interactions. I guess maybe I'll pivot and say Casey Neistat. It'd be really interesting to talk to him about his theory of editing and storytelling on a more personal level. He's done some talks on it, but I would love to hear more of his theory behind how he does storytelling, because that's kind of something I would like to do with the vlogs a little bit. Mute Zombie, what's it like living with Z and Diction? Like, what are their quirks that you don't like, etc.? I'm not going to badmouth either of my roommates on a public video, because why would I do that? I'll leave that to Twitter. Just kidding, I'm not going to do that on Twitter either. But you should follow me on Twitter. Aha. It's fine. Nick gets loud. If you guys watch his Fucked Up Friday streams, you know he gets loud. It's always funny when I'm down doing yoga, like late at night, and he's streaming and screaming at something, and I'm like, yes, this is very relaxing. But no, otherwise it's fine. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting my own place once I'm out of here. So, yeah. I met Gibby says, can you talk about anxiety and or depression? I think that's going to be an entire TMI Tuesday at some point down the line. But TLDR, I've had depression ever since I was like 13. And I've had generalized anxiety disorder since I was about 18. And that means that basically anything and everything will set it off. And I will know that there's no reason I should be anxious. I'm literally sitting there like, this is dumb, body stop. My body just does it, and I kind of just have to deal with it. And I have routines and stuff that I do to help. I could probably talk for hours on stuff, so I'm gonna try not to. Toby Sand says, each Q&A could put in a song you're interested in, new or old. I like finding music and hearing others. Copyrights of things, so I can't really, but I have a playlist called Is This Growing Up, and it's all the music I kind of listened to growing up. Pop punk stuff. I kept out most of the screamy things, because I didn't think people would like that. But I think it's 17 hours long or something like that. So the link will be in the description if you guys want to check that out. Yeah. Samuel BL, the 3D Happy Wheels games called Guts and Glory. What would you be doing if you didn't do YouTube? I got no idea. I'd probably still be working at Vans and hating my life, so that'd be swell. Bimwolf asks about my setup, and I think I'll be doing a setup video down the line for like my actual tech and stuff. I think I'm getting a new computer soon, and I'm definitely getting a new fucking laptop now that that one's dead. But yeah, I'll be getting a new setup kind of soonish, so I'll be showing off the new setup then. So keep your eyes out for that. Ritz, you could do story time where you tell us a funny or scary story that happened with either friends or family. That's kind of how the old TMI Tuesdays were. They were alright, but I don't know. I like answering all the questions, and it's hard to think back on crazy funny stories because I kind of like blocked out a lot of memories from growing up because there's just been so many experiences recently that it's hard to remember everything. But maybe we will do one of these times. Nobody asked about setup. Again, that'll be down the line. Drew Call says, you should tell us about the most embarrassed you've been because those are always funny. I don't really get embarrassed anymore. I kind of stopped caring about what people think of me a while ago, and so I don't really get embarrassed. I trip and run into shit all the time. I guess this weekend I ran into a sign at TwitchCon, and some people laughed, and I just fucking fixed the sign and walked on my way. I was like, I don't care. I got shit to do. Jordan Kirby says, as we're approaching the Christmas game releases, what game are you most looking forward to? No, I'm not. I'm just, whatever game comes out that's fun, I'll play. I think maybe Friday the 13th is coming up. I've actually like not been looking at most of the releases. I know Final Fantasy 15 is coming out kind of soonish. They got delayed. Last Guardian I've heard not great things about, which is depressing because I love Team Ico and Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. So I don't know, man. I should look into more games because let's be honest, I haven't done that in a while. And talk about how you handle your body image. I don't handle it well, so I'm not the person to ask. But losing the weight's helped a little bit. So yeah, I don't like how I look, but that's how most people feel, so it's nothing new. Bluish Beetle, did you ever go to any kind of summer camp when you were younger? Yes. I do have one funny story from summer camp. I'll say really quickly. The session behind us, the session that happened before us, left behind a big cooler. Not like the one that was this big, but like one that was like this big. And so we went down a hill on it a few times and off a ramp a couple times until it got taken away because people got hurt. Yeah, wasn't a great story. There's more details, but I don't have time. I have about 5 minutes left. So, fuck. Riley Z, how do you come out as a different sexuality to your family? You just do it. My situation is different than anyone else's situation, who's different than anyone else's situation. It's very case-by-case basis. I can't give that kind of advice because I can only go from what my experience was. It was a very weird and interesting experience that I don't think would help many people. So, Daniel DeLogdo says, what are your favorite games to play solo and games to play with friends? That's tough because I haven't been able to play games outside of recording for a very long time. Besides, I have an Android now, so there are emulators that you can play games. So I've been playing through a bunch of old RPGs on Game Boy Advance. I've been playing through like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, which I have a hard copy of in that Game Boy still. And I'm playing Tactics Ogre, and yeah, I don't play games with friends when I'm not recording because I'm a loser. So, you know. I'm gonna fuck up your name. Ingvar Chaos Aquila. How do you personally stay motivated to work out and lose weight? I've been finding it hard to stay motivated. Life's short. I want to do cool shit. I want to hike. I want to go camping for the weekend. I want to go bike ride with friends. I want to go longboard. I want to learn to skateboard. I want to snowboard. I want to do all these cool things. And I can't really do that if I'm super heavy. And I would rather have energy and get through a lot of the asthma issues, which I've noticed as I've been working out. My asthma's nearly gone already, almost 45 days in. I have way more stamina. I'm not getting asthma attacks doing workouts anymore, which is fucking incredible. So for me to stay motivated, it's I want to look good, I want to feel good, I want to do cool shit. Not necessarily in that order, but those are three reasons that I'm like, let's do it. The workout I do, literally 30 minutes. Everyone has 30 minutes they can spare to work out. Just fucking push the play button and go do it. No excuses. Lots of favorite memories and most embarrassing stories. I think that'll be a separate TMI Tuesday when we don't have as many questions to answer, probably. Or maybe we'll start off with a story and then go into more questions. Rokio Chavola says, what was your senior year of high school like? Do you have any advice how to get through it? The biggest thing that I learned in senior year of high school was to get all of your work done in school while you're at school. It is so easy to be home and distracted by video games, music, whatever, hanging out with friends, that it's not worth trying to do stuff at home if you can do it at school. It's the same thing I learned in college. If I was in my dorm room, I'm never getting work done. If I was in the library, I'd get stuff done. So I would, whenever there's like 10, 15 minutes of class left and the teacher was done lecturing and it was basically like free time, a lot of people would just chat with their friends. I would get as much homework done as I could. During my break and lunch, as soon as I was done eating, I'd get my work done. School would let out, I'd get my work done. And I'd head home basically as soon as I got out of class and all my work was done for the night, besides like bigger projects or stuff that I couldn't do then. And then by the time I came home, I had no homework. I just was able to chill and do whatever, and it was awesome. Yeah. All right, we're back. I'm gonna try to blaze through these blaze it. We're gonna try to blaze through these last questions. It's already like a half-hour long video, so I apologize for the length. We're gonna do this as quickly as possible. Kenna M asks, when did I come out and what was it like? I came out in high school. I came out to a friend my coming out video, I talked about it briefly, and I came out to a friend in one of my classes who also happened to be LGBT. She said she thinks she was bi. And then I kind of just slowly told people, and it's one of those things that as you do it more and more, you're kind of just like, not a big deal. People in high school, that kind of age, don't quite have the maturity that adults have. So like coming out to adults, like now coming out to friends and stuff, it's no big deal. They find out, they know my videos, I make gay jokes all the time, and they're just like, oh, okay, whatever, fucking, who cares? Just a character trait. It seems like the biggest deal in the world when you're younger, and then eventually it's just like, nah, it's just a thing, whatever. Coming out to parents is a case-by-case basis. There's no way I'm able to give you accurate advice to your specific situation, unfortunately. It's one of those things that you kind of have to figure out for yourself. There are a lot of good resources online that you can find to give you those better advice. I would definitely figure out what your parents' stance are on gay things. And if it's not safe to come out, don't come out. It's not a huge deal. And then once you're out and on your own doing your own thing, then, you know, it doesn't matter as much. Have I heard of little nightmares? No. Some living with roommates and clash personality or arguments. Why would I even talk about that? Do you guys ever console each other if you notice something is off? Do you spend a lot of time in your rooms? Basically, we spend 99% of the times in our rooms doing work. I talk to Z. He'll be finishing his workout when I'm going down to do mine, and we'll chat for a bit. We've talked problems before. Z's one of my best friends. Nick I don't know as well, and he's got a lot more stuff on his plate and a lot more stuff to do. So I see him when I see him. But yeah, there's no like arguments or anything. I also wouldn't publicly be like, yeah, we fight all the time, and you know, Diction said this, and then Z said this. Because that's just drama, and nobody gives a fuck. So, drama's stupid. Not worth time. But that's basically just drama is dumb. It's a waste of time. So like, if there's a problem, I'll be very straightforward. And if there's a disagreement, I'll agree to disagree, because no one's changing their minds. It's great. Austin Goggins says, I describe your ideal boyfriend. No. That's a rough one. That's a hard one. And that's something that's a little personal to me. So, no thank you. We got a bunch of recommendations for games. Somebody asked, am I gay? Yes. Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. HC Blue says, if you travel for fun, I'd love to hear any adventures you've been on, cities you visited, countries you've gone to. I've been to Antarctica and Australia. Those are the two big ones, but I was young and didn't really appreciate it as much as I would if I did it now. So I want to go back at some point and do that again. Otherwise, I haven't had a vacation in years, and boy, do I miss vacations and traveling. Gerald says, any thoughts on the Vocaloid genre? I think that's like the Hatsune Miku thing. It's not for me. I listen to like pop punk and post-hardcore and metalcore and like alternative and that kind of stuff. Anything like a lot of EDM stuff I just don't get. Trap, over my head. But to each their own. I'm not going to judge people for what they listen to. Don't judge me for the shit I listen to. Okay, thanks. Pudding Truck says, talk about the time you saw the guy with tattooed balls, please. That was in a video I mentioned, offhanded comment about seeing someone with tattooed balls. Be in San Francisco for more than an hour and you'll see him eventually. It just happens. Wesley Meredith says, did you like the Blink-182 concert because I saw him for the first time this year in Camden, New Jersey? Yes. We were about fifth row, a little off to the side. We were on stage right, so we got to see Mark. It was awesome. All Time Low was I haven't listened to any of their shit for like 2 or 3 albums. But the songs that I did know, they played very well. They're definitely pretty good musicians. Data Member was awesome. They're really, really good live. They put on a great performance. And this is my second time seeing Blink-182. I saw them almost 7 years ago, almost to the day, about like a week or two off, when they were there for the 2009 reunion tour. We were like 12th row then, so we're farther back, but it was an awesome experience. I loved the show. It was awesome. The vlog will be coming this Saturday, showing off a lot of the footage from that. Last but not least, Lone Free Ranger says, Ritz, what's your favorite song ever? If you can't think of an answer, what's your favorite genre of music? Pop punk music is my favorite, and the different subgenres of that, like easycore, that kind of stuff. Like I said earlier, there's a Spotify playlist that I will link below about all the things, and the playlist that I made. Words are hard, a brain not working, I need food badly. But hey, guess what? We started from the bottom, now we're here. Ha, told you we would do it. It's a callback. But that's going to do it for today's TMI Tuesday. Holy shit, we answered a lot of questions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you have other questions and things you guys want me to talk about, let me know. Next week, I think maybe we'll talk about anxiety and depression. So if you have questions related to that, let me know and I will answer those. And the following week, maybe we will do a setup video, depending on, you know, if new computer stuff happens by then. Hopefully, please, dear God, give me a new computer. Thanks. So put your questions down in the comments below, and I'll answer them. And I think I like the idea of weekly Q&As, even if they're kind of long, because it lets you guys get to know me a little better. Because I feel like we haven't chatted in a while, and I want to do more of that. So, yeah. As always, friendos, my name is Ritz. I'll see you guys in the next time. Peace out. What's my order? What up? Hey, can I take that?
Hello, human. My type, trouble you for some tea and crumpets. Tea.
Okay.
Right there, right
that,
No. Okay, he's one of those,
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, Brian.
yeah.
You've cheated too many times today.
No,
Yeah,
he's
that
that
is
roadside. No,
correct.
go
That
back.
is
Chill,
correct.
go back up.